LLMs, they don't think like human minds do. Rather, they work by identifying patterns and predicting the upcoming words and hence their answers accordingly. But when the pattern becomes complex and more logic is involved, they still do not get confused. Rather, they give a very confident but wrong answer. This is exactly the problem was with LLMs in the initial days, and they solved it with a chain of thought prompting solution. So what that is exactly? Chain of thought prompting is allowing your LLMs to slow down and break your problem into further smaller steps. And by solving those smaller steps one by one, you allow them to approach to the final answer with minimal error rate and with a greater output quality. So this is what chain of thought prompting is. And this is exactly what bigger companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, they introduced this in their LLM models. And now you can see it when you toggle the thinking button on and when you ask them a detailed question, you will see how LLM is talking to itself and breaking the problem down into further steps to solve the problem. And hence it obviously increases the quality of the answer and reduce the error rates itself. So in the earlier days, if you had asked AI that if I have five apples and I gave three to my friend and the same amount was given to my friend by someone else and the same amount minus the original amount was given back to me, how many apples does my friend have? There is a good chance that AI would have given you a wrong answer for that, but not anymore. Now, if you ask the same question, it will slow it down and probably make an equation out of it and give you the right answer. Now the question, if they already have improved it, why am I telling you this? Why am I making this video? Because yes, they have improved it, and obviously it is no problem for you guys if you are using OpenAI, GPT, Gemini, Claude on their web interface only. But if you're using their APIs, you will have to design your own system prompt as well, right? And to write a better system prompt, you need to understand there are different ways to write a better prompt, and this is one of the good ways. So if you are building your business around a bunch of APIs, you need to create an architecture which supports some thinking for the LLMs itself. A good practical example for this would be having AI to check if the document is compliant with the company policy. You shouldn't expect AI to just go through the document once and let you know if something was off with the document type, the payment methods, and whatnot. Rather, you should write the system prompt in such a way that you tell it to check for multiple factors one by one, see what the document type is, verify the payment methods, see if the risk factors are written down clearly, and whatnot, many other factors. Or let's say you want your AI voice agent to talk to the customer and see if the customer is making a claim to refund a product, the claim is eligible with the company policy. Then you can use chain of thoughts to achieve better results there. All in all, and at the end of the day, like always, I want you to remember not every solution fits to every problem. Make sure you are only applying it where it's needed and you are not overcomplicating the system prompt for no reason. If you're simply asking AI to generate a travel itinerary for you, you don't want to introduce chain of thoughts in your system prompt. So make sure you use the right tool where it's needed, but you should definitely keep an eye on chain of thoughts, specifically if your industry is finance, legal tech, decision engines, or compliant industries. And I'm always available to talk more on these topics anytime. So feel free to reach out on LinkedIn, leave a comment down there, and hit me up to talk about these things anytime you want. Thank you. Have a good day.